Why don't we do it for real?
Come on, Arcade, back off.
Come on, you scum-sucking runt of a man.
I want no part of this.
Double or nothing.
It's your funeral, Arcade.
He called it.
Whoop, whoop. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, this is just too good.
It's about to go down.
Oh my God!
Billy?
No, come on, baby, come on. Let him be a man.
Book his ass.
On my gun.
Welcome to Cage versus Cage.
The Cage versus the Cage. The only place for the Cage versus the Cage. Today, of course, you see the format over here. You were gonna say something.
No, well, I was just gonna.
Oh, did I cut you off?
I was just gonna say, all right.
Oh, did I do that? Hey, I'm calling him off. I don't give a fuck about this guy.
Well, I'm Cage. He's Cage. And you're Cage.
We're all cages in here.
And as you can see, we're in our own separate cages at the current moment.
We're in the right.
Yeah. End of season 7. This season has been fucking ridiculous. You know, too much technical difficulties. You already know.
Oh man, listen.
Shit is wild, but we made it through, Cage.
Yes, it's been wild, but you know what, Cager? You know what? I mean, I'm optimistic. Yeah, see that? See what I did there? Because, you know, even though, you know, there was a lot of like scheduling issues and technical issues that will lead us, of course, to production issues. From all this stuff, we've learned how to basically do a better job. I mean, it sounds plain and just like generic, of course, but, you know, through this experience, we learned how to do a better job at doing what we do.
I lost my whole fucking hard drive, Cage.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But you know what?
The contents of CVC.
Right. Because of who?
Welcome home, Frank.
Welcome home.
Frank.
Thank you.
No. Hey. Wait.
Because of who? Who didn't listen to the small technical monkey there? Like, oh, you gotta back up your shit. Oh, back up your shit.
I backed it up, at least most of it. I just didn't update the backup. So before I got to like really like update and do the last backup, it died, and then yeah, we lost 5, 6, and 7. We made it. I mean, that's the positive, and you know, we restored everything that we lost. We had to re-record quite a few things too, in which we're still in the works of doing that as well. So, you know, that's why, you know, there's a few weeks that we weren't able to, you know, to upload a video. So that's just a little bit of background on why, you know, we were MIA in a few of those weeks, you know, this past season. Yeah, what we're gonna do this time around, well, we're gonna split it into 3 sections. You know, let's start off with our top moments for season 7. Name three moments that you feel is best or that you enjoyed the most from this season, Cage.
Tony Hawk, King of the Hill. You know, when I remember, like, when I was on a rail and, you know, you was just like waiting for me, like I'm gonna get this guy here, I'm gonna get him there. and then I did some other shit that that made you fall, and then it was like 4 minutes and like 30 something before the 5 minutes. Yeah,
you was close.
Yep.
You was about to end it, and I was like, no.
I was like this, and I felt like the heat coming from like the side of my whole shit. I'm like, this nigga's pissed. Yep.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh no! No! Fuck! Oh, man.
And then I ended up winning. So I love it when crap like that just turns out. It's always good. and not only that, but like I always say, I win in the games that matter. Because you may whip my ass in some little bullshit games, but the ones that you're beast, you end up, just losing. and I love that because I know those wins mean a lot to you. So it's
and you winning that did matter, but
yeah,
it's just a little side game. I care about Trick Attack a little bit more than that. All right, for me, a small moment I enjoyed when we played Multiverses. But there was a time where I think you KO'd me, you knocked me out of the ring, and Jake, after getting revived, he came back and and knocked you right out because you was like, yeah. I know. You was like, oh shit, good shit, whatever, this and that. I was like, oh, good shit. You did good, Cage. Knocked me out, and you was excited, and I got revived, and right away I just fucking punched the shit out you.
Yeah.
And I knocked you out like, motherfucker.
Woo! Oh shit! No. Oh, nice one. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Good catch. Bitch. Whoa, motherfucker.
Shouldn't have tried to kill me, son.
Yeah.
Done.
I mean, listen. That's good. That's awesome. But
it felt
like,
good.
Yeah, of course.
I loved it. It was like revenge at its finest.
No, it wasn't. Because the thing is, you said it yourself, pretty new. So the very fact that I just knocked you out, I'm like, goddamn, okay, at least I did some shit. And
I'll give you that.
And you came down with the hammer, which I know was gonna take it. I took it. That's it. Well, my next moment really was when we were playing All Killer Instinct. Yes, I was waiting for to play that game because I personally think that game is fucking cool. My favorite moment was when I picked these kinds of character, the fucking T-Rex, and he did the work. He just destroyed you. He clawed you.
That guy's crazy, man. You're like,
wow,
it's fucking.
Yeah. Nigga, like awesome moves, very quick, very finessey, And when you least expect it, he just comes out with some shit. Like when he did like the little, you're like, what the fuck? And he started scratching you, and then like headbutting and then scratching you again. Yeah, I like that moment. Well, specifically when I whipped you with all that barrage of craziness, and then I teabagged, corpse. But it turns out that it didn't really look okay. You were like, hey yo, I'm like, oh shit, hey yo.
Woo! Why you running like a little shit?
Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker.
What the fuck, man? I don't even know how to fucking.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
One moment I enjoyed was when you got killed by your own teammate, Cage. How can you let such a thing happen?
Oh, in that fucking game,
Project Justice.
Yeah, Project Justice. Yo, that was bullshit. That was bullshit. I really thought I had it. I was like, yes. Then he's like, oh fuck. No. Like those moments always get me, man.
that was pure gold.
Oh! Right in the face. Let's go, baby! Let's finish him. No finish me. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Come on. You can't have this. Yes. Oh, that killed me? How did that kill? Oh, that killed you.
How?
Wait, what the fuck just
happened?
I don't know.
That's fucked up.
You know what it is? That move, it takes a little bit of life from you because that move, your partner hits you. It takes a little life from me, but it takes a lot from me.
That's fucked up.
And since you have this much left, that's you got killed by your own partner, Cage.
That's fucked up, man.
Cage.
I'll do it myself.
Man, like
it
was a close match on his own.
Yeah.
And then, you know, for you to just kill yourself for me, or your teammate to kill you for me, was icing on the cake. By the way, I didn't get to mention it in the game. I'll re-mention it again if we go back and play the game. But I want to give a short little shout out to Lewis and Wilfred. They gave me that game. Yeah, they gave me that game when I was real young. I forgot what age, for my birthday. Still have it, obviously. We played it. And it will still be continued to be used and enjoyed. So I appreciate you guys. And as you can see, that gift is still, you know, on his present. It's going strong. I'm using it to whip this guy's ass over here.
My favorite last moment was in Vanguard Princess. Okay. And I enjoyed that because the game itself, it gives you the basics, and you know you could do with the basics, but also like if you just like button mash, you could come out with some crazy shit that later on during the fight, you know, you have more of a probability to figure out what that move is, like how do you do it. And my favorite moment was basically a whole match, and it was that last match, because the thing is, man, when I had the lot of vagina character, you know, you started off strong, and I was like, oh shit, I don't feel good about this. Inside of my mind, I was like, I'm gonna lose this shit. But then I figured out some sauce in between, and I was able to combine that shit with some button mash, and I came up with some fucking launching attack, and then I grab you in the air and throw you down, and then a thrusting thing with the bayonetta that she has. Yeah. That shit, like, man, fucking life. I was like, I got this nigga.
All right, we're just gonna spam that.
You're goddamn right.
I agree.
That was a beautiful moment. That was a beautiful moment because you started up strong and you thought you was gonna get me, but then along the match, I just like just whooped that ass.
That was a great moment for you. I agree. You know what? I'll double down on that, and I'll say that from that moment, one of my favorite editing moments came from that, which is that itself too. The lot of vagina. That was a fun little clip that, you know, I put together there.
Back now. Oh my goodness! Look at the shits.
My Italian confidential secretary. Her name is Alata Vagina.
Come again?
A lot of vagina.
I'm sorry, I'm just not getting it. It sounded like you said your name was a lot of. Never mind.
So yeah, that was hilarious. We had a pretty cool season. Took longer than expected. We already explained why, but yeah, I look forward to season 8. You know, a lot of new things will come through, and then we'll return to all the old ones too. Season 7 winnings.
Motherfucker, I'll take it.
Let's go.
Go.
Right. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good to win.
I'm sure he does.
Feels good.
I'm sure he does. Keep your meaningless wins. I'm sure he does.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like you having a like scrap bronze just around, you know. Meanwhile, I got like the fine gold and silver here, you know.
Gold and silver. The rare stuff, because you know your wins are so rare on this channel.
Yeah. Yes, they
they never happen. So it's, you know, when it happens, it's like finding gold. Make sure to stick around for the end of the video. We'll have a punishment montage of all the punishments from this season. Make sure to check that out. But as of right now, let's jump to the questions.
Here we go!
I'm gonna read this out to you. The first question is from Connor. Shout out to his channel. Go check his stuff out. He does a lot of wrestling content. He plays a few other games as well. Does different Let's Plays. So definitely go check that out. It's pretty dope, especially the wrestling stuff. The commentary is awesome. It's like you're watching the real thing. So if you love wrestling, definitely go check that out. You're gonna love it. Awesome stuff. The matches are pretty dope.
This is just a pure mugging. Whatever's going on?
His question is, how did we come up with the Cage vs. Cage channel? And was it due to a video game or something else?
So, you know, to give you the Cliff Notes version, it's basically we were playing a game, watching a lot of movies, got inspired by a certain movie. I started calling him Cage because of that certain movie. It's funny. Then he did the same shit to me. And we've always been, you know, like a back and forth, Cage this, Cage that. And we've always played video games, competitive video games. So then we thought, you know, in this modern era of video gaming and the streams and the interwebs and shit like that, why don't we just do this shit? So we said, fuck it. And then here we are.
As far as the channel itself, we basically just, you know, we wanted, you know, proof of our wins and losses. And we just, we were just like, you know what?
Like this is basically like some record keeping or some shit like that.
We're not being any different than how we would normally be when we're playing against each other with the cameras off. It's the same shit.
Right. The same shit.
We talk shit to each other. We fucking, you know, everything you see here is genuine. So,
yep.
All right. I hope that answered your question. And,
I hope that also answers some underlining question as to, you know, how how do we come up with certain stuff that we say or whatever it is. We just let it flow, man.
Next question is from Ian.
Our pool 69.
Ian, I've known him for quite some time, for quite a bit of years now, actually. It's crazy how time flies. You were actually one of the first people that I met on Facebook regarding, you know, YouTube channels and things like that. And yeah, I've been watching your videos for a very long time. Yeah, he does a lot of Let's Plays. He does videos on locomotives. If you love anything that has to do with trains, buses, yeah, especially cars too. He loves like NASCARs and
F1 racing and shit like that.
Exactly. And just gaming in general. Freaking, he does a lot of shit. a lot of cool shit. His commentary is awesome. Definitely go check him out. He's a great channel to watch and to, you know, to sink your teeth into.
Get lost, mate. Absolutely get lost was that start, okay? That start was magnificent. If you don't mind me saying so, as we go back through the field, we've got Lando Norris. We'll look at Lando Norris. He's got Guan Yu Zhou, the Chinese.
His question was, what would you say was the game that you had the most fun competing against each other on? What would you also say was the worst game you have fought each other on?
That's a good question. We don't have just one game, but we have like several games that we really like to play. Among those is, of course, the Tony Hawks. Then there's the Street Fighters, the retro fighting games, which are personally my favorite styles of games. But if I have to choose one game that I really enjoy playing with Mr. Cage here, that will be Mortal Kombat, and specifically Armageddon, because you know that game is filled with a lot of comedies. There's a lot to that game. So
yeah. I think for me, I'll double that down on that. Yeah, Armageddon would probably be the game that, you know, I have the most fun playing against Cage over here. And what comes like what would pretty much be equal to that is exactly like he said to the Tony Hawk games. those games, you know, yeah, those will be my top two as well. As far as the other question, yeah, that's tough. That is a tough. Because even the shitty games we have fun with.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun playing shitty games.
I don't really think there is a bad game or a worst game. Next question goes to Parth. He has 2 channels. Here they are right here. His main channel, he plays a lot of Let's Plays. He does a whole bunch of different video games, so there's not really anything specific he does. Recently played, you know, a few games of Master Duels with him. Yeah, man. I want my W, so I'm gonna come back to you, bro.
Whoop your ass. He scraped the floor with you. That's good.
I wouldn't go that far to say that.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Fucking keep it up.
I wouldn't say that far, but you know, he won what, 2 out of 3? Yeah, so yeah, not bad. So cool. I'll get you for that. Don't worry about it. But yeah, check out his channel. He got a lot of good stuff there. You know, great channel to watch. You know, your downtime, and yeah, he has a lot of good videos up there. So
I'm on Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And for my favorite water starter for that #1 spot has to be either it's a fight between Piplup or Poplio or Quaxley. Dude, that's a whole like that's a battle royale right there. Like,
the question is, what are 5 games that you would want someone to get into for someone who wants to get into gaming or someone that wants to come back to video games?
You know what? I got 2 answers for you. Fighting games wise, I would choose games that are 2D. Because 2D games, I find that they're more easy. Like they look less complex than 3D. So it's like you pick up a 2D game and you're already expecting moves that are jabby, very quick, and you know what I mean? There's something to that. You know, that again, that's my personal experience. It might help. And the other thing is that if you want to get into video gaming specifically, I would just, you know, just decide to get something that draws you in. You know, don't try to get something popular. You might not like what everybody else likes. Go to something that interests you. Maybe something story-wise that you can enjoy and sit down and just have a connection with, because you do have connections with games.
There are games for everybody. If you're into horror games, like if you're into horror in general, there are a lot of horror games to get into. You know, freaking
The Evil Within.
Evil
Within, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. You know, a whole bunch of wild shit out there.
There's a lot of
Resident Evils, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. So you could definitely check those type of games out. If you like fighting games, you like combat, you like things like that, you know. If you like the realistic ones, you got UFC, we have, you know, wrestling, we have a whole bunch of stuff. So, you know, choose things like that according to things that you will enjoy. And if you're alone, like, therefore you don't have a lot of friends to play with physically, like to, you know, be next to you to play, then definitely look for games that you could play online with, you know, that have that online feature that you could play with other people through there. Last question is from Trent. Here's his channel right here, Zira the Gaming Kaiju. Pretty awesome name, you know, definitely. I love the upgrade on the name, you know, he changed his name recently. His channel, he plays a whole bunch of different Let's Plays. Ranges from Resident Evil, you know, 4 remake, which that's what he's currently doing at the moment, to you know, a whole bunch of different shit, like all over the place. I love his commentary. The channel itself is dope. The games he plays is awesome, very entertaining, and yeah, you'll definitely will enjoy his content. I'll just leave it at that. He's by far one of my favorite, you know, YouTubers to watch, you know, from the people I've met, you know, down in the Facebook groups.
I'm in trouble now. We've got a big one on our hands. That's what she said. Oh! I just flew myself up.
You love throwing down with older classic games, but are there any modern games that have caught your attention? Cage? You play a little bit more than I do. So go ahead.
Right. So there's this game called DNF, which you know it looks good. It looks like Blaze Blue, reminds me of Blaze Blue, and I've heard good things about it, you know, especially from coworkers. There's Tekken 8. Yeah, you already know that shit. Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, you know, which I love to one day pick up. I think that's it. I'm still hoping for that Mortal Kombat 12, which I'm hearing rumors of, and you know, yes, that's it.
For myself, there's shit. I have so much freaking games that I want to play, but I haven't gotten to. As far as modern games that I've been looking at, I definitely want to get into the Hogwarts, which you yourself, you know, have covered and are covering. There's a whole bunch of shit. Like a lot of the shit that you cover on your channel, actually, I want to play. I just haven't done so. So I mean, hopefully that helps. You guys that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, go check out his channel and see for yourself. What inspires you as individuals and as a team, all right, to be content creators?
Oh yeah, I like that question very much. Speaking from a personal experience, what drives me, what motivates me to do content production is really that I know that personally I have something different to offer on the table. I would say the soul searching aspect of everything. The motive is what drives me, because once you revisit that motive, it's like you feel refreshed. Once you actually start meditating, go out and just return to whatever it is that your motive is, it just breathes new life upon you. So that's basically it.
So for me, what motivates me to be a content creator in general, to make a long story short, what I want out of this, a few things. I would say maybe there's two main things, maybe three. Number one, I enjoy playing video games. That's what it is. I enjoy playing video games. I enjoy spending time with friends. I enjoy whipping this guy's ass. I enjoy it. So that's one of the main reasons. Obviously, you know, you want to do things that you love to do. So now, me enjoying this and also knowing that you are able to profit off of it eventually, that's another thing that it is beneficial. To know that you could do something by just hanging out, doing something you love, you know, playing, chilling with friends, you know, having a good time, and make money as well to support your family and to support, you know, your life. That's pretty cool, and I would like for the channel to get to the point where we are both making enough money so that we could support our families, not have to go work, you know, a 9 to 5 or do anything crazy like that, because we have money coming in through this channel that is where we're able to do the thing that we love to do, which is to, you know, hang out, play video games, and also the third thing would be to put a smile on your faces. So you know, yeah, there's people out there that are, you know, that are going through a lot of shit right now, and I would like to be one of those channels that they could turn to just to put a smile on their face, to forget about their day, to forget about, you know, whatever hardships they're going through, and to, you know, lighten up and brighten up their day, to change those negative thoughts into positive ones. So that's
nice. That is beautiful.
If you could remake any one video game from your past, what would it be and why?
Road Trip 2012.
Road Trip?
Now, Road Trip. That is a projectile racing game that is just off the rockers. And you know, it's pretty good. I like the formula.
For me, I think I would probably, I mean, there's quite a few games that I would love to get remade, but if I had to choose one, or, you know, just one, I would probably shoot for another Tony Hawk game, but not the way that they made it. I mean, like, it has to be the same as the past. You know, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 or Underground 2. Those are my favorites. So I'll take a Tony Hawk Underground 2 remake. Not the same story, but, you know, better, enhanced, you know, and just like everything, you know, and throw online play in there, throw everything back in there, and just make that shit fucking just wow. You know, make it so that we have like eight fucking skateboarders, you know, at the same time, 8 skaters fucking running around playing King of the Hill, or 16 people doing trick attack at the same time.
You brought me back. You brought me back to those days where, you know, you like play the shit online, create a lobby, and then people just drop in and out, and like you know, use chat, and then you know, you free.
That shit was cool.
Yo, that was awesome. That was nice.
And you can play other people's creative, you know, game, the creative parks and shit. Will we see different things on your channel moving forward? Maybe some single player head-to-head playthroughs similar to Mid-Atlantic Contenders do. Well, Mid-Atlantic Contenders, for those who don't know, they're another YouTube channel. Definitely go check them out. There's a free shout out for you guys. They're pretty much a group of guys that, you know, they play a lot of, they also play games together. They kind of do like races between each other in these type of games. So yeah, so Trent is basically asking if we're gonna do different type of stuff like that. And trust when I tell you, all of these type of things we've had on our minds for the longest. There's so much shit we want to do with Cage versus Cage that it hasn't been done yet. That has been done, but not in the format that we're doing it, or that we will do. And yeah, just everything all in one, you know, based on our style. So yeah, we already know, obviously we do fighting games. We do single player games as well, which we have done already.
We've done a few of them. Yeah, we've done a few of them, like Spider-Man 2 with the delivering pizza bullshit, which I hated. Like, again, see, another one, I hate it, but that's his bread and butter. Like I said, he played that shit 5 straight years consecutively. You know,
or like Wet. We played Wet. And
that's another one.
Obstacle courses, fucking Slaughterhouse. You know, we've done things like that already.
I also hated that one.
Yeah, survival modes. We're gonna be doing a whole lot of different shit when it comes to that. Right now, we're focused more on 2-player versus games because, you know, we want to build up our, you know, our subscriber count, our foundation. You know,
it's on. You know, then later on we'll branch out and play all these types of games.
Yeah, but we are still throwing them in there. Yeah,
of course.
You know, we're still doing that. So yeah, we're also even gonna jump into you know, things in real life. You're gonna see us play board games, checkers, chess, fucking darts. We'll playing pool. We're gonna be playing a whole bunch of wild shit in person, in real life.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna do things like that. And I'm not even done. This fucking we're gonna get into co-op games as well. We're gonna play games together, and we're still gonna all of these fucking aspects. We gotta give them the nuggets. So yeah, those are all the questions. Make sure to go check out all those channels and go support them. Awesome guys, each and every one of them, and all of those channels are great. I guess we could wrap it up. We've been going for quite a while.
Guess we could wrap it up.
Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for liking, watching, commenting on all of these videos, and continuing to do so.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so yeah, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you, and we'll see you in season 8.
And from the bottom of my heart, send us your money.
Deuces.
I gotta get me one of those.
That is awesome, dude.
Game over.
Yo, son las PM, nada interesante. En búsqueda de siempre tirar pa'lante. Cuando vi una morena al instante. Yo aquí ya tiro pa' bien revelante. Y ojito pa' aquí, ojito pa' acá. Todo el mundo frustrado, wow, bien entregado, bien hipnotizado. Todo el mundo pegado, cristales bajados. Ella no tiene censura. Viene sin freno, todo el mundo volteando la cabeza, envuelto mal del melón. Yo vuelvo y miro, ella es doble filo, no se sabe a lo que aporta la tentación. Y ojito pa' aquí, ojito pa' acá, todo el mundo frustrado, wow, bien entregado, todo el mundo pegado, bien hipnotizado y hasta coloquiado.
Tú sabes cómo va esto, ¿no verdad?
Ojitos que matan, ¿por qué será que le da tanto la tentación? Mírame, mírame, ojitos que siguen, como lo ves, siempre para ti es un vacilón. Mírame, mírame, ella es una vampiresa, se alimenta de la tensión, cazando víctimas de su adicción. Ella no cree en lo real ni en el amor y solamente busca aprovecharse de tu error. Troco, no es para darle promoción, pero ella se hace santo y luego víctima de amor. Honestamente hay que mirar para los lados, porque mujeres así no valen ni un centavo.
Y después dicen que nosotros somos iguales, ¿no verdad?
Ojitos que matan, ¿por qué será que le da tanto la tentación? Mírame, mírame, ojitos que siguen, como lo ves, siempre para ti es un vacilón. Mírame, mírame, ojitos que matan, ¿por qué será que le da tanto la tentación? Mírame, mírame, ojitos que siguen, como lo ves, siempre para ti es un vacilón. Mírame, mírame,
I'm not your buddy! Sayonara, sugar. No, 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 no.